안녕하세요, Tononoki입니다, and welcome to today's video where we are going to be reacting to some GDragon for the very first time, at least over here on this channel, and GD as a soloist. Now, this is episode, what, 4? Yes, 4? I think. 4 of Show Me the Artist Season 2. Now, we recently did Big Bang in episode 8 of Show Me the Artist Season 1, which was literally like a month ago. So, of course, feel free to go and check that out if you guys would like. But basically, GDragon is someone that I've wanted to dive into a little bit more for quite some time now. Of course, just along with Big Bang and their older titles and some of their other music just in general anyway. But basically just a little bit of like a background as to how much I know about GD and just basically who he is. Now, of course, I know that this man is an absolute fucking legend. Kwon Ji-young is just absolutely incredible. Man is literally a musical and fashion icon. Literally just an iconic human being anyway, as part of the K-pop industry and just the K scene is concerned. So definitely, like, when we're talking impacts and influences in the Hallyu wave, 100% GD is at the forefront of it, along with Big Bang and so many of the other groups that have helped to really push K-pop internationally. The thing is that when it comes to his music, I've really only heard a lot of the major stuff. Now, I've listened to Muje, so otherwise known as Untitled 2014, and that entire album. I thought that was amazing. I listened to that more when I was like a very casual K-pop stan. I think that was like 2016 or even 2017 when that came out. I can't remember exactly what the year is, but it was around that era. I've listened to Pitakage, so Crooked. We've listened to Niga Monde, so Who You, and we've also listened to That XX, so Kuseki, so XX, and I don't think that there's anything else beyond that I've listened to. So 4 major songs. I think I might be missing one. 4 major songs. We've listened to his unit stuff. With Top, we've listened to his unit stuff with taeyang as well too. Absolutely loved and adored that. But I thought, you know what, maybe it's time to go back through and go ahead and find some of his other MVs that I really haven't heard and or seen. There's 2 really like iconic ones here, and I'm very excited to watch those. But I thought that even going a little bit further back as well, so to the start with Heartbreaker, I thought that would be really cool too. Now, I don't actually remember exactly what his debut was, but I know that he's been doing solo stuff for like the better part of like 13 plus years or something like that. So of course there's a lot to go through, but very excited. Now today we have got Heartbreaker, we have got One of a Kind, we have got Crayon, and then we have got Coup D'etat. Now, Coup D'etat, I am really excited for, because I have heard nothing but good things about this song. And Crayon also, I've heard, is a really awesome song too. These are the 2, I think, more iconic ones that I haven't got around to listening to just yet. That, yeah, I think that I'm pretty much most excited for. Heartbreaker and One of a Kind I had recommended to me. I just don't really know anything about them. But, yeah, basically... Or Heartbreaker was the solo debut. Okay, cool. Excellent. Yeah, basically, I'm mega pumped for it. I hope that you guys are as well if you want to check out some more GDragon. And of course, even just more of the Big Bang members over here as well, as far as solo stuff is concerned. In future Show Me the Artists, let me know down in the comments below. And of course, if you'd like to check out some more Big Bang just in general, because we will be covering more of their music over here too, then feel free to enjoy and subscribe if you enjoy the vibes too. But without any further ado, we've got Heartbreaker, massive old like, full screen, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hey, yo, finally. Oh my god. Damn, my man is oiled. I'm by myself, but it's all good. Oh my god, dude, this era. When was this again? 2009? Nah. Dude, Mans is so artistic with everything he does though. Holy shit, the glasses go crazy. The beat, honestly, I really like. The necklace? Is it literally just bangles? Oh, actually. It reminds me, I'm trying to think if it reminds me of something or if other stuff reminds me of this. Has this been covered a lot? Ooh. Yeah, I like this a lot. Ah. It's probably been covered a lot, right? Dude, I love the way that GD just like enunciates things. Oh, the shape of a heart. Ah. Ah. Dude, the confidence that he oozes too, I think is so important to just his character. Breaker. Ah, 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 ah. Feel my heart. Hey. I really like the beat in the back. It's a sound that I really used to like that older techno slash EDM type sound. The fits go crazy. Da, 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 da. I feel like too, honestly, ooh, the auto-tune is like classy too. It fits really well, I think, as well, with the way that he like sings. Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker. Breakthrough, bro. Yeah, dude is a vibe. And he sees himself on the other side. Yeah, you know, look, I think this is just really going to be stuff that I've said before. No, let's go back. I was not ready for that. Hello? Here was me about to playlist it. Oh, the Chanel chain? My man, why are you pulling those faces on the bed? That's crazy. Before we do anything else, let me just write it down. Especially which one that I'm vibing the most. Heartbreaker is a playlister for sure. I think above all else, one of the things that I really enjoy about that song is just the fact that it really throws me back to an era of music and that type of sound that I really enjoy. Like that older techno slash EDM type style I absolutely adore. But, you know, I think one of the things that I really enjoy about GDragon just in general as an artist is the fact that, like, I don't think anyone else could get away with what he does. You know, like, I don't think, and it's not even just because this is like his personality or that he's like made it his personality, but like I really couldn't see another solo artist, at least around this time, or even really now anyway too, getting away with what he does the way that he does too, like the way that he like creatively uses auto-tune to like amplify his voice too. Because I mean, you know, and like Divina Comedia, I can't remember how to pronounce that. That song, one thing I really like about it, like, it's just so, like, I speak Korean and it's difficult to understand. Like, my man's literally just raps in such a unique way. It's like, the way he like kind of almost slurs some of his raps, but then other times he's like really crystal clear. Other times he's able to do both in the same song. It's a real vibe. I personally love the way that, like, when you listen to his voice, the way that he pronounces things and presents them to you is so different. And I feel like the auto-tune actually amplifies that, especially here too. But it's not overused. Like, you never feel like you're sick of it, personally anyway. That, of course, going along with just the way that he acts on camera, the way that he is able to, like, you know, get into character and really sell whatever it is that he's trying to, like, convey to you in a song is something that I really, really like. Those are my general thoughts just on GD anyway, but I think that they were really like solidified in Heartbreaker. The fact that that is his debut as well too is probably way more impressive to me as well too, because I thought, okay, well maybe Heartbreaker, it was one of the older songs that I could find, but like I thought, okay, well, maybe like the debut might be a little bit different, because, you know, like of course things get very different at debut as opposed to like, you know, the first comeback and the second and the third and the fourth, blah 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 blah. But I mean, literally my man came out swinging straight out of the gate. Like he was like, all right, cool, I'm taking over, and I absolutely fucking love that. Anyway, we've got One of a Kind, so let's get into it. 3 2 1, let's go. Oh fuck. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Okay, here's the thing. So, alright, I got into K-pop around 2014. That was when I first listened to K-pop. First time I got in was with Orange Caramel. Orange Caramel was a subunit of After School. Now, I was a pretty casual K-pop stan between 2014 2017, and then I kind of like fell out for about a year or two and came back in 2019 and been listening to it religiously pretty much ever since. I have heard this, if this is what I think, like the hello, I've heard this beat in covers everywhere, whether it be on variety shows, reality shows, whatever. I swear to God, I fucking heard this shit absolutely everywhere. So that is this song. Alright. Hello. Is it hello or get low? Ah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah. Ah. Hey. Yes, sir. One of a kind. Just wanna know. Nah, let's. He's so cute with kids, man. Man is literally like holding onto a tiger. Oh. See, this is what I mean, like, his flow is way different. He like stylizes his voice. Oh, hey, yay, yay. Yes, sir, I'm one of a kind. Ah. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, we getting it. Hey, the dances are crazy. Fashion icon comes out, bro. I love it. This like gothic type fashion almost too. A vibe. Holy fuck! Bro, what is that mask? Hey, or that helmet rather, should I say? Hey. La, la, la. 사랑해주세요. Ah. Dude, there's a bear. We've got bears and tigers. Yes, sir, I'm one of a kind. Just wanna know. Get out. Dude, the dubstep. Oh my god. I love it how we're literally just, he's just talking to himself, bro. I'll follow you, bro. Ah. Hey. Yes, sir, I'm one of a kind. Taeyang, let's go. Hello. Yes sir, I'm one of a kind. Yeah.
Just wanna know 좀 비싼 뭐. Get out.
That's crazy. Oh, it was Island. It was probably Island. Yes. Recently too. He needs to release more music. I agree. Okay, dude, you know, this is like just kind of reminding me why. Like, it's just kind of reminding me why I initially, I think, like, just really got mega interested in him and was, like, mad curious about the type of artist that he was. Because, I mean, I think that I love experimental stuff personally, and I think that he is super, super, super experimental. And, like, on top of that, though, experimental isn't kind of where it stops. Like, he's just really eccentric with the way that he approaches music. And I think that, like, you know, this is not even, it's not even to compare him to, like, stuff that is, you know, like, coming out today. Like, it's not even to compare him, and it's not even to compare, like, you know, modern artists, and, like, when I say modern, I mean, like, 4th gen onwards and all of that type of stuff, to, you know, GDragon and Big Bang and all of that type of stuff. But I really feel like, even then, still today, if I was to try and think about, like, a solo artist who was, like, as ahead of their time, per se, as GDragon was when he was, like, releasing stuff like this, I kind of can't really, like, name anyone specifically. Off the top of my head, at least. I could probably come up with a few. But, like, yeah. Look, I think above all else, for me, it's really simple. For me, it's just a matter of I like what I like, and sometimes I don't need to, like, explain any further. Like, sometimes I don't see the need in, like, coming up with an essay full of points as to why I enjoy something or something like that. Like, sometimes it's literally just, fuck, I love this shit. Like, fuck, I love this shit. Fuck, this is brilliant. And I feel like, just in general here, one thing that we see with One of a Kind, and I need to go and like it really quickly. One thing that we see with One of a Kind is, I mean, from Heartbreaker to One of a Kind, we've got already EDM, and then we've got, like, straight up just hip hop. My man is straight up just in his bag already. He is in his bag. He is eating super well, and he is like, bro, I am literally, I am myself. Fucking come and follow me. Like, if you want to be the future, if you want to be ahead of the game, if you want to be, you know, a part of the cool squad, if you want to be literally, like, up there with the top dogs, with the top players, then follow me. All right, I'm one of a kind. I'm setting myself apart from the rest, and he really does with that type of sound. Personally, if it's hip hop, I'm always going to be attracted to it, and or EDM too, because I've said it recently a lot, but, like, these are literally my 2 favorite genres of music before even entering K-pop. But the fact that, like, Heartbreaker and One of a Kind back to back are exactly those types of genres, but on top of that, that One of a Kind has, like, differentiating, like different flows, sorry, the fact that he really comes at it with, like, that lower type register. I feel like sometimes when he raps as well too, he can rap, like, higher, and he can, like rap more, like, nasally, but then he can, like, rap very, like, throaty in, like, One of a Kind, if that makes sense too. Like, he can rap a lot deeper. I love the vibe switch and the way that they actually, like, contrast against each other, so Heartbreaker and One of a Kind. As far as songs are concerned, One of a Kind is probably my favorite so far. I know I don't need to go ahead and choose favorite songs just for the sake of it, but I think that that's probably the one to beat for me at the moment. Crayon, I really don't know anything about either. I think that this was one of the ones that I was most hyped to listen to, but I am so incredibly, pleasantly surprised, color me surprised by Heartbreaker and One of a Kind. I really enjoyed them. But anyway, we've got Crayon, massive old like already given. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Wonder Woman. Dude, the MV quality already stepped up heaps. And what, this is still 10 years ago? What I love too is that his fashion is so weird in the way that it presents, it matches his character so well. So literally, like, head, shoulders, knees and toes swag. Oh my god. Dude's got claws on his fists. 미결이. Oh shit. Oh, also, previously, the dances I loved. I knew it. I knew it. It had to be him. Oh, the drop is crazy. Serious. The Joker? Oh, wait. He's got the Wonder Woman thing on? Okay, makes sense. I get the Joker references then. We on that superhero thing. Would it pie swag? Swag. Dude, he's got the black card. You know he rich. Dude, the fits are crazy. It's so weird, I love it. It's so weird, I love it. Man literally warned he was about to go crazy. Crumpers? Dude, holy fuck, this is a trip. This is a trip. Hey, hey. Man. MVs were wild. There's so much color. Oh. Reminds me a little bit of Bang Bang Bang's outro. Get your Crayon. Remember when Cray was used so much? Swag. Swag. I love that shit. Dude, the hair crazy too. I love that shit. Get your Crayon. Dude, Loki kind of thought that I was gonna piss myself then. like I was jumping around so much too. I was like, oh fuck, I'm getting way too excited. I'm sweating too. I don't know if anyone can realize that. Damn. Yeah, look, I think one of the best parts about Show Me the Artist just in general that I really enjoy is the fact that like, when Crayon was my shit back in the day, I bet. When I like, dive into artists even further, especially when I already know them and I've like really wanted to dive on them for quite some time, I'm really, really, really happy. I think that like, I finally feel like I'm like fulfilling something that I've wanted to do for ages, if you know what I mean. Like, you know, when you like procrastinate something or you've thought like, oh, I wish I could finally get around to that, or oh, I wish I could do that or whatever. I feel that a lot just in general with making content. Like there's certain things that I always want to be able to do, but getting to GD and just even more Big Bang stuff in general, but GD especially too, has just been a matter of like remembering and like having the ability, so the time and the energy to be able to do it. And I think that through this series, I was like, you know, at one point, I'm going to do a GDragon dive and I'm going to be really excited about it because everything that I've heard from him so far, I still actually have on my rotational playlist. Like, he still comes on my playlist and I still absolutely fucking jam to him because I think so far, probably at least out of like second gen soloists, because I honestly, I really never used to listen to soloists at all. And I mean, it was really only until probably like recently that I started like expanding even further. I think that like him and maybe like literally maybe taeyang to a very limited extent were probably like the only second gen soloists that I'd like listened to. And we're talking about like soloists that had also debuted as part of groups. Like even then outside of that, yeah, no, good luck with me. Like I've like hardly heard like many second gen soloists just in general, but like just with them, they were probably the only ones that I listened to. And GD was like the most listened to as far as just like those tracks that I knew and those albums that I had already heard from him. And I never really got the chance to dive even further though, because I wasn't really like a super hardcore like K-pop stan or anything like that. So I'd only really like found what I did. I was diving into like multiple groups at the time, and I thought, okay, cool, like we'll get there. So I think that like for him, it's something that I really wanted to do for ages, and like I was super glad when I got to finally like dive even further on taeyang and stuff like that. But I think with GD, his music hits me in a certain way where I feel like not only does it make me excited, but it scratches a certain part of my brain that has been itching for a really long time, if that makes sense. Like, he's just got the type of style, the type of music I feel like sometimes you just want to put on, when you really want to like vibe out, or you just want to like turn up, or you want to get like hella energy or whatever. I feel like he's got the perfect vibe for that. But also, if you're looking for something that's a little bit different, that's a little more quirky, a little more eccentric, but also goes super fucking hard, and you happen to be like a fan of like hip hop and or EDM, or both of them together, then it's absolutely perfect for you. And I feel like literally the only thing I would like hear from him, like if I heard anything rock related from him, I would fucking pass out, because then we're literally talking EDM, hip hop, and rock, like my three favorite like pinnacle genres that got me into K-pop. And when I hear any combination of them, or even just like any of them like as a singular genre involved with K-pop, I'm like, yo, I'm here. But then three of them all at the same time, God, I would fucking die, from the same artist. Anyway, we've got Coup D'etat. I'm most excited for this one. It looks dark too though. Revolution in your mind. Oh, this is dark. Hey. Oh, the brass. Dude, it's like dark trap. Holy fuck. His heart's gone. Is that a Bang 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 reference? Dude, the eyeliner crazy. Dude, the lyrics and just the ominous aura of this song. We burning money. It's tar, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Yippee yay. It's like my dude's being electrocuted. This is my coup d'etat. Oh, dude, this is hard as fuck. Holy shit. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, again? Put it by swag. Alright, we referencing Crayon again? Were they on the same album? Oh, dude, that's terrifying. This is my coup d'etat. Alright. I can tell you without a shred of doubt, every single one of these songs is playlisted. That is freaky as hell.
This is my coup d'etat. 입에서 불어도는 봄에나 Hands up, get tight. 노래 시작한다, 노래 끝났다.
Wow. Yeah, shit. The use of black, white, and red, so 3 like very powerful colors. I adore. The red at the end goes crazy. Red and black are literally my favorite colors, so to see them used and to see them used so heavily here, I absolutely love. So coup d'etat is literally like a revolution, right? So a coup is kind of like, what's the best way to like politically describe it? Of course, for anyone who's not familiar with it, it's like a political revolution, but within one's own country. So like an overthrowal of the government, right? So this is his coup d'etat. We burning the money. We're tired. Things look mad dystopic. He is like going absolutely fucking crazy, snapping on it too. It's dark. It feels really like thick and really grimy, which is one of the things that I absolutely just love about like the bass line of this song. How the fuck does this only have 36 million views, bro? That is crazy. I mean, I say only, that's huge, right? But at the same time, like, hello? What are we doing? That's insane. Anyway, beyond that, did people like this sound or something? Like, what's the go? I fucking love this. This is my favorite song easily so far. Probably because it was my most anticipated, but I was ready to be more critical of it because I'd heard so many good things about it. Anyway, regardless, going back to, like, Coup d'etat, right? The thing is that, like, at the end, too, he's, like, ripping off and shedding his skin. Like, he's ripping off and shedding, like, shedding his skin, kind of like a snake, too. So, like, he's performing a revolution against himself. Like, he's breaking out and, like, breaking away from a certain him. Is that where we're going? I love the fact as well, too, that he's, like, gone and referenced Crayon. When was Bang Bang Bang, bro? Was Bang Bang Bang, like, Big Bang, 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 Bang? Was that before this or after? It was after. Okay, so it's not a Bang 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 reference because he was like, Bang Bang Bang. Alright, cool. Anyway. Damn, yeah, I loved that. I loved the way it was put together. The MV was absolutely crazy. I think if there was a certain music video and or song that could describe why it is that I love GD, I'd probably go ahead and say it's Coup d'etat. I absolutely love this. I think that it's really dark. That trap, like that dark trap vibe is 100% my fucking style. It's absolutely just what I adore about hip-hop in general, and just the ability for you to be able to like go from one extreme to the other. Like, you could have like really bright and like really fun, very like chill and like feel good type vibey raps, and then you can go all the way to the other end of the spectrum and you can get like these tarred, thick, grimy vibes with Coup d'etat, and then, you know, get bars in that too. And I absolutely just love how thick and heavy that trap beat is. Crayon, I love the hell out of as well too. I would probably go ahead and say Coup d'etat. Actually, would I rank these in descending order? Like, going backwards? You know, I'd probably literally go ahead and rank these going backwards. I'd probably say, though Heartbreaker is first and Coup d'etat is last on the playlist, I'd probably rank them like in terms of like which ones are my favorites moving backwards. I'd probably go Coup d'etat, I'd probably go then Crayon, One of a Kind, and then Heartbreaker. Or would I go Coup d'etat, One of a Kind, Crayon, and then Heartbreaker? I don't know. Either way, they are all 100% fucking playlists for me, man. You know, I think it's funny too anyway as well, because like, you know, so Hyoli was asking earlier, who made this playlist? I made this playlist because these are literally like some of the only songs of his that I haven't heard. And yet, surprisingly enough, I actually don't think that I could have thought of a better playlist to really kind of like make for him. Purely just because I think the variety that we saw in terms of like sounds that we got here with these songs as well was really awesome. I think that it showcased him as an artist really well, and so it's been able to help me to like understand not only why I love him, but why I want to listen to so much more of his music, so his actual albums too beyond this. Do obviously watch this space for that. If I do decide to do his albums, then I'll likely post them over on Patreon, because full albums and stuff over here regularly get blocked. I'm not going to obviously promise anything anytime soon, but keep an eye on the Patreon. You can follow it if you guys would like to obviously keep an eye out. But we can dive into more of his tracks too. I think that there's only a few more that I haven't heard, some of the earlier stuff, like around Heartbreaker, One of a Kind type era, but I'm very excited for that. I think this was once again another very, very, very successful episode of Show Me the Artist, and I really hope that you guys can agree with that. And that hopefully, if this is your first time listening to Big Bang and or GD, that you go and check out GD and Big Bang a lot more too, because they are absolutely incredible artists. And GD is literally like, I think, cream of the crop when I'm talking about like just like iconic second gen solo music just in general, let alone iconic second gen idols. I really feel like he is like cream of the crop, man, like along with the Big Bang members and you know, naturally so many others as well too. I just think that he, like, if you mention second gen to me, if you were to mention like a second gen boy group and a second gen girl group, the first groups that really kind of like come to mind for me girl group wise are like SNSD and 21, and then the first boy group, it really actually one of the only boy groups that comes to my mind is Big Bang, and then it would be Shiny. But they are absolutely fucking amazing, and I loved this. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed the vibes, enjoyed the reaction. If you have anything else that you'd like to say on top of that down in the comments, please do feel free, of course, to go wild. Let me know. Just be respectful at the end of the day. But yeah, let me know what other songs you guys would like me to react to down in the comments below, whether it be another artist in future, whether it be more Big Bang or more GD stuff, or even if you want me to check out solo stuff from any of the other Big Bang members as well too, because we still do have a little bit to go, I think, for taeyang and also Top. Seungri, I've heard literally all his stuff, and I don't even know if Daesung has his own solo stuff, actually. Yeah, I don't even know that. Let me know down in the comments below. But thanks so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed the vibes, of course, feel free to give the video a like and subscribe. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.